out, and I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. They crazy, bruh. Alright, it's getting kinda dirty in these YouTube streets. The Amon Ra squad, God thinking you dudes weak. Islam or Judaism, where you learn what you dudes teach. The West African rapper slapping with that voodoo speech. All that sub-Saharan terror about a kufu feet. I'm like Norma, that agricultural farmer that grew you wheat for the storehouses. We feed the Hebrews and lead the people when we defeat the feeble. They wanna know polite rip me off, but Sonetta paid me my money though. That mean he 100. And I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. They crazy, bruh. Nubian with the Jews, I rock the pinky. I think Jesus got to save me. A doctor save me, a Dr. Inky. I cop the copper jewels on blue and red. I'm not the chakra doctor, y'all claim woke. But you in bed, you won't pop a chopper, you Grandmaster J. You just talking. Punks turn the other cheek and you will walk away. Y'all gon' have to pardon my Moorish. That's to Harker Bay. I'm on that black African power on my darkest day. And that's my brother Ankh stomping them other punks. We brought them gators to Italy, you loving the Moors. And now I'm teaching from my shrine like brother Jabari. Scope in the savannah cause I'm on another safari. Tasha K showed us Frank record. Young Pharaoh just losing his mind and y'all can't help him. I know one thing, you're a fool if you're still out here donating to Umar school. That shit through. And I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. They crazy, bruh. Look. You showing your hidden colors like Tariq Nasheed. A bunch of pseudo information I don't think I need. Probably lying on the text, ask Divine or Zion Lax. Just get that microphone ready. With Metal Netta, I'm Stone Jetty. A Ujahu, a Saw Imhotep. Y'all probably timid still on them Bobby Hemmett teachings. I'm in Gozy with the DNA. Cats corny and it's killing me too. You talk that black shit, but you look Arab like Gorilla Hebrew. You need therapy, they telling me just chillin', be cool. I'm a magi orchard, you a sad guy talking. And I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. Man, what's up? Y'all wanna get this popping where the party people at. We ain't even tripping. Shalom, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Brother say Shalom Hotep. You feel me? What's going on? I'm about to go on and get it popping. Doing my thing. Other day I was getting it going so good, right? Just talking about manifestation and what I'm about to do and all this stuff. Was getting so many YouTube contributions that they shut off the donations. That was crazy. But that's that power manifestation that I was talking about, to where it was going down so good or what have you, to where something set off in their computer. Something set off in their alert system and made them shut down my damn donations. That shit was crazy. But we back like a flow jack. It's daytime hours, you know what I mean? So really I'll just be, right now, I'll be like doing real work, like, you know what I'm saying? And so since I'm be on some cooperative economic stuff, I figure a lot of the stuff I could be doing while I'm streaming and just chilling and what have you. Because I'm trying to get people to understand and learn about DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations, before I just, like I said, I could raise $1 million without saying I'm going to give nobody nothing back, but that ain't my energy. Most people out here saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to build a school, I'm going to do this. No, that's not it. community governance is something that's brand new that people ain't up on right now. Where the organizations you join and that you contribute to, you can also be a governor over what happens, you know what I'm saying, with the coin or whatever. Peace, Sean John, I see you. Oh, let me see if I can, yeah, the chat real small on the screen, but it's there, and let me see. Get that chat a little bigger so I can see what y'all doing right on the screen. Ain't much cracking yet, just chilling. Getting my stream game up, trying to see who out there. Get my video content up. It is what it is. I got a few hours on my hand, so we about to get it in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm a worker. I ain't going out lazy, bro. Thought he was conscious, but then homie. My bad. I still got that like that. We could come over here though. Yeah, that's a cool screen. Now, I don't really want to start right here. I could get into this, but I don't really want to start right here. This is my own work. Oh, but I'll start right here. Look, this is what everybody who want to be a skeptic is about to have to follow. This right here, this GoFundMe page, Break Bread, Community Governance, Land Acquisitions. Anybody who want to see, who want to witness the power of manifestation or witness us harness our power together or be a part of that, can simply follow this GoFundMe page to see how it's going. You can contribute to it, or you can just, like I said, laugh and click your link and try to monitor the progress and see if it's going to do what I know it's going to do. $1 million in a plan like this is not a ambitious goal. I don't want to be like acting like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't $1 million, but that really ain't the most ambitious goal. It's not like lofty. Like I said, I'm only looking for 1,000 people with $1,000, but it could be 100 people with $10,000. And I never seen a GoFundMe when nobody said they was giving back 90% of the money to the people who contributed. I ain't never seen that. But it's through a different process. Again, it's through a different process of just things that I know and understand in the crypto space that need to be implemented for us, our people, and for just everybody. Like I be on some our people, but really it's everybody, yo. We got a lot of young supporters that don't necessarily look just like you. You know what I'm saying? And you need to keep that in mind when dealing with situations like this. But right now, I'm telling them, don't hate, donate. 1,000 generous people contributing 1,000 each to manifest $1 million. This fund will be governed by the contributors. And so, in order for people to understand how solid that is, again, people got to learn to understand decentralized autonomous organizations. You see what I'm saying? It's not something I made up. So the reason why it's decentralized, and also understand, this is a smart contract where you can implement things publicly so that people don't have to be afraid that whatever they're joining is going to run off or do something. There are smart contracts written on the blockchain that execute everything that a person says they're going to execute. Let me get my open up my little sound effects, might get me juiced. So here we read, a decentralized autonomous organization is an entity with no central leadership. Now, central leadership goes back to whether it's decentralized or not. I'm going to use a decentralized autonomous contract, but the organization or the whatever won't necessarily be decentralized. The protocol will be decentralized, meaning that I'm locked under the authority of the smart contract too. I mean, I'm doing this on GoFundMe. Like I said, I could just do like everybody else and not add these other levels of protocol. But that ain't what I want to do. I want to imply the knowledge I know. And so anybody who don't understand crypto and all that stuff can simply just join the DAO via GoFundMe or whatever. Any contributions are welcome, but the only governing members will be those who contribute. Oh, somebody said make the screen bigger. Thank you. Let me find one where I got the screen bigger for y'all. There we are. So again, I was reading, and this is just me. Notice I just Googled DAO. A decentralized autonomous organization is an entity with no central leadership. Decisions get made from the bottom up, governed by a community organized around a specific set of rules enforced on the blockchain. A DAO works without hierarchical management and can have large number of purposes. So peace. I see y'all out there. Peace 504. Thanks for the generous contribution yesterday via Cash App. I seen you. Peace Black Cloud Miami. Oh yeah, you said make the screen bigger. And so look, now you understand. Let me take you into some of the images because sometimes where's this? Oh, there we go. To y'all, and you excuse my typing. I just type it all wrong and let Google fix it. Autonomous, I spelled very wrong. Yeah, that's right. So I was just going into some of the images. I didn't create all these images. These are images people created to get other people to understand how a DAO works. Since I noticed that a lot of these dudes been taking my knowledge and putting it back into fake ass courses and classes and selling it to people. Y'all remember when I was teaching the day trading back in the day? Now motherfuckers selling day trading class. Yo, a day trading class is a hoax, bro. Don't let nobody fool you. I'm experienced in that shit. I've sat in my everything I do be free and public. And I've sat 2 years ago, we had stock market contests via Robinhood and everything else to teach people about the stock market. Now I know it's daytime and the show is Peep Game and I'm an entrepreneur, so if it's 9 to 5, we're gonna be talking about money primarily. You feel me? That's just how it is. I could study and I could build and do that knowledge too, but this is most useful for us to be thinking about. And so again, these are other people just writing out templates or just making illustrations to help people understand what a DAO actually is. And so you see various assets of different sources being placed into a DAO, and then the members inside the DAO control the assets. So I'm talking about this on various pages, and the biggest one that it's not even the biggest one that I'm launching. I'm actually involved with one that I can't speak on because it's just that I'm not it's not my project, but it's a really big project. And once I get the permission to tell people about that opportunity, I'm definitely gonna tell y'all about it. But another one that I'm spearheading is for hieroglyphics, and so I can show y'all that, and just so y'all can understand and see that I'm not all over the place like it may appear. Because what we understand is this is a technology. It's like having a record company and putting songs on different albums on your label. You feel me? You're not gonna stop and be like, you putting out that other album with that other artist, why you not doing this? No, you can do them all at once if you understand productivity. So those who know me through hip hop who follow my page already know that the page we're looking at right now is hieroglyphics.com, which is our website, our music website. But we got various things you can see. You can see Hyro VR or virtual reality that somebody just left or whatever, or virtual reality platform. But here we talking about HyroCoin. And you can get all the information on here. Now this is also proposed with a DAO, for instance. It ain't the same thing, but what this is set up to help independent artists specifically. Okay, the funds raised by this DAO, and I'm just going through it so people can see it, but in order to get there, you just go to hieroglyphics.com and click HyroCoin. What I'm explaining is the funds raised by this DAO are going to go back to help independent artists. The only proposals we really going to look at via HyroCoin are from independent artists, and the reason, and it's not really decentralized either, because we can't put out things with our brand that a community voted for us to put out that we didn't all the way approve. Some things could slip through the cracks. We've been working this brand for like 30 years almost now, and so I wouldn't want to mess it up like that. So that's why that DAO is set up in that way. But if we go back to, this is shit people gotta learn to understand. These videos will be appreciated, you know what I'm saying? So if we click in a little bit more, just to give people more an example of how it works. I read that first line already. Let me see. DAOs are internet native organizations. So let's get that clear. Get this stuff off the screen. So basically, the organization you join everything is on the internet, but it's really on the blockchain. But they're gonna explain it. DAOs are internet native organizations collectively owned and managed by their members. They have built-in treasuries that are only accessed with the approval of the members. See, this is the new way you do shit. I'm saying people gonna learn like Kickstarter and all that is kind of like becoming the old way now. DAOs are raising so much money, and the members in the DAO who contributed to it get to say what happened with the money. I got a DAO where the members, like one of our DAOs that we setting up, the members actually get to extract the funds back. That's gonna be the best shit in the world. So now we see that the stuff I be talking about ain't necessarily something I'm making up, but it's something people don't know about that's very advantageous, and they could actually be taken advantage of right now. And everything I'm telling you about this DAO, I got one running, but you should be trying to see how this information could also be useful for you in your own life, you know what I'm saying? Because now anything that needs to be crowdfunded, any idea, any project you got, you can set up your DAO for it and let the contributors come as they will. And contributors get governance right. It's crazy. So how does it work? As mentioned above, a DAO is an organization where decisions get made from the bottom up. A collective of members own the organization. There are various ways to participate in a DAO, usually through ownership of a token. See what I mean? And so it's the easy way to piece up assets now. It's going to be the easiest, best, new, revolutionary way to piece up assets now. Because with this meal ticket, we're going to acquire hella land at pennies on the dollar, using tactics that I've already shown that I know how to do. With the community governance, so to be basically, if I find a property that I think we should target, I'm going to submit a proposal to the community with all of the research in that proposal. If the community if 50% of the community click approve on that proposal, then that property can be acquired by that DAO. All of the assets are placed back into the DAO. Like I was showing you. Now let's go to XDAO. I give up so much free game. That's why people, like everybody on YouTube talking, and don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to take no extra reward for nothing. But it took me years to find this platform that any of you can use to do exactly what I'm saying. You see it's popping up in Russian, but I would have to tell them to translate that to English. And now, I showed this the other day, but I'm still teaching, and everybody don't see every video. And so why is this special? Well, if you got MetaMask, I just clicked my MetaMask wallet and opened it, but it's not showing up. If you have MetaMask, this is my MetaMask wallet right here, and I want this to say English for some reason. There we go, it's English. Now, what you could do is simply, like I said before, you could come here and start your own decentralized autonomous organization. So let me give an example of this, how this is going to change the world. Nah, not no $7 million black museum, bro. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. If we just gave Tariq, anybody who contributed to that museum need to join this DAO, because you getting nothing back. You helping a black museum come, no hate. Like I said, donate, no hate. We're helping a black museum come into fruition, and I'll shout out to Tariq Nasheed for raising what he had to raise. But what we're implementing here is going to add so much new stuff to fundraising. I'm about to give you a few examples how once this technology spread throughout the world, how things are going to change. Let's just think about a school, an elementary school, or even if you got your own little school, but let's think about a running established elementary school who wants to do a fundraiser for their basketball team. They could indeed start a DAO where it takes again, since there's no hierarchy to the funds, the DAO would then give the people who contributed to whatever that young fundraiser was for that little school more rights to say what's going to happen with that funding. So instead of buying some chocolate bars from a little kid and and you just contributed $3 or $4 to something that probably go back, you could be buying their credits or tokens that they're selling, and then that you can look online and see how many they accumulated totally, and that same kid will then be asking you by submitting proposals what he could do with that money. Shit is crazy. So I'll even take it to a personal level, and people gonna do this too. People can do life DAOs and stuff, for instance, and be like, because since the system of submitting proposals is not limited to anything, you could indeed submit a proposal to withdraw anything from the DAO that you so wanted. But since DAOs are structured to be aimed at what they're trying to get, for instance, if this DAO, if the one I'm doing right now is set up for land acquisitions, no one who joined it will approve a proposal to go buy some new cars, because the money can't come off. And this show you right here, you can see, look, first thing you see is audit right here, right? And it shows you exactly how the audit transpires. Basically, what this is are the people who checked the code to make sure that it's going to transpire exactly how it's supposed to. You see what I mean? Because somebody wrote this code for it to do it by itself. Since it's decentralized, that's why when you deal with Bitcoin, they tell you if you lose your Bitcoin, it ain't nobody you can go call and be like, support. Ain't no support. These are running on smart contracts and on the blockchain. You feel me? And so that's why it's more valuable to us, because when you make your contribution, you don't think it's sitting in somebody's pocket. Peace, peace, King Social. I see y'all. We're going to build this up. But it's daytime, and I like talking about, I'm an entrepreneur, and these are the things, these are of my concern, matters of my concern. As a matter of fact, I got a page that only my close followers will be. Well, let's go over this DAO first. So they're telling you the 4 easy steps to get started. They say install MetaMask and create a wallet. If you ain't dealing with MetaMask, just download MetaMask today, man. You don't even need no cryptos, nothing. Just download your MetaMask so we can start exchanging value without an intermediary, without a governing authority. Please just download MetaMask. That's your first step. All right. Then they say import the Binance Smart Chain Network. That's not a hard step. You're going to connect your wallet and you're going to create and launch your first decentralized autonomous organization. Let's launch one for the fun right now so people can get it. We're going to go to, where we go? Create. Create a DAO. Again, this platform that I'm showing you is not nothing I'm necessarily recommending. It's good, it's free. You could definitely deploy your governance tokens or your credits or whatever for your organization. For instance, I keep on telling the Armor Rock Squad, we about to do this. See, first of all, if you got to have a plan. If you ain't got no plan, then you ain't got no leader. So you got a leader, you got to have a plan. We got to get into economics. Me and Ankh been talking about this forever. We can't just be sitting around harnessing the power of the people trying to go out like the old scholars. You feel me? No disrespect to the old scholars, but nobody really showed how to be on the knowledge and getting that paper and still be honest. People showed you how to be on the knowledge and get that paper and be a scammer. Hella people showed you that shit. And so that's the daytime focus. That's always my focus. My man Jeremy, look at that. Let me see, we got to get to the donation screen real fast. Let me see. Got to immortalize my man Jeremy. Shout out for that donation. And trust me, you about to get way more than $5 worth of game for what I'm about to tell you today if you finish watching this screen. If you finish watching this screen, if anybody watching this stream, just open up the page and do it while I'm doing it. Do it for the fun of it. You about to have your own governance token on the blockchain. See, that's what I'm saying. Some things ain't about that. It ain't about hiding the knowledge from other people so they can't do what you're doing. That ain't what it's about. Because I could give anybody a microphone and say, rap. Go ahead. I'll show you where to get all the mics at. It ain't about hiding the apparatus that you're using. It's about the brain and the will and the spirit of the creator behind it, you know what I'm saying? And so I never, ever, you know why I got that? Because when I was young, one of my first rap partners stole my rap book. And when I was looking for my rap book, I was learning a lot about life. I was learning hella shit about life because it happened and my rap book was missing. And I started thinking only a few people could have it. And I started narrowing it down, and then one of my younger school friends told me, he was like, hey, man, Quincy got your rap book. And I was like, in my head, like, what? Because this was my rap partner. This was my partner in my group. But at that point, I realized something about creativity. One thing this is when I just had an epiphany. I was thinking, he thinking my dopeness is in my rap book? Like, a rap book is me recording how raw I am and trying to put it in words. But he thought he could steal my words and go use my words and be as raw as me. And so at that point in time, I started realizing it's about keeping your essence of being a creator, you know what I'm saying, in that sense, if that's what you're about, in order to push ideas and things like this forward. So when we're talking about these decentralized autonomous organizations, let's talk about it. You all are welcome. Anybody watching this video, whether you watch it live or later, you still can follow right along with the video and do what I'm doing. And at the end of this video, you'll have your own DAO. Then you're going to be standing there like what to do with it. But what you'll do is create a new one as it starts falling into the application of your own life. See, first you got to have this wallet because your governance tokens is going to be sent back to your wallet. You feel me? So that's why they told you set up now. It says a DAC, which is a term I hadn't heard of too much before using this exact medium. Excuse me. A DAC is a type of a DAO that is managed by the teammates. Other holders of governance tokens can participate and contribute. Can participate in the distribution of rewards. So it says the other holders of the governance tokens can participate in the distribution of rewards. DAC is most suitable for startups, online stores, and closed investment groups. All right. Again, I'm just advising anybody who watching the stream or watch it later just to make one to get on your feet towards your first DAO. And you also can support my DAO by, since this is where you're getting the game from, showing and proving. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to name this DAO that we creating right now, somebody in the chat, what's the name of this decentralized autonomous organization that we about to start? We don't even have to use it, but we could use it. But just give a name. All right, I'm going to give a name. What's the name of this DAO? Peep game? No, that's weak. I got my real ones. I got a couple of them. I can show you ones that I've set up like this that don't got nothing to do with that, nothing to do with this DAO. I got my own DAO contracts. But for a teaching moment, let's make a DAO. We're gonna name it after my last contributor. It's gonna be the Jeremy Chapman Fund in a minute. He gonna be like, don't name it after me. All right. So Zane wants me to explain governance. So once we walk through this process, governance will be explained. So before we make this new DAO, I'm just gonna go into one that I got made already so that I can explain governance. Now, once we make that DAO, we're gonna come to a screen like this. Everything rotating right now, so I'm gonna let it refresh. What it's looking for, the price of the token that I set, the total volume, how many are available, and what is each person's limit to buy. So governance, that means you can control it. How many tokens you hold is equal to your vote in the DAO. See, I'll be talking about these little ass DAOs and shit. Let me show y'all some big boy shit. Let me see. Like the white boys is doing, who already know, you don't have to convince them of hella shit. They already be, oh, hell yeah, man. They like, that sounds wonderful. Look, this is what's going on in the world around us. I'm going to pull up some DAOs that are actually running right now and see how much money that these people are governing over. You could do a hip-hop DAO. You could do a RBG DAO. You could do a Chematology Research Fund DAO. You could do a Hebrew Israelite DAO. What it's adding is transparency because these things are executed on public ledgers. If I say anything that sound like something you don't understand, just ask me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely dying to get people to understand how secure these things are. You know what I'm saying? As far as anything else we've done, I ain't never contributed to nothing that gave you community governance. But so I'm on CoinMarketCap right now, and what I'm doing, the reason why I came to CoinMarketCap is because if you don't understand decentralized autonomous organizations, they run on blockchains. A blockchain is a chain of blocks. A block is a new issuance of coins with a whole bunch of transactions attached to them. So these blocks are distributed out throughout various computers, and they have a limited time to verify that each transaction in each block is real before the next block is produced. So it's a series of computers in the world working to verify transactions to make sure ain't nothing wrong, and then another block is produced. Those blocks are chained together, which is a new security protocol now in the computers, to where it's really hard for hackers or anybody to beat that, because the blockchain uses a network of computers to compute a hash, not a hash rate, but just to do hashing or whatever, which is solving complicated ass math problems that one computer couldn't just solve by itself, so to speak. And then it stores all of these transactions on hella different computers that run on their own network. So when people say it's on the blockchain, that's kind of like what they mean. When Ethereum came out, it added new technology to what you could do on the blockchain. After Ethereum, you could now run tokens. We call them tokens, but you could call it whatever you want to. What it is an independent unit of value. Tokens, credits, what you want to call them. Tokens, credits, coins, they're all the same, but the difference between somebody say they got a token and a coin. When you say you got a coin, you're implying that you have your own blockchain. You say you got a token, you're implying that you're running on another blockchain. So if you was to make your DAO today, you're going to be making a token that's running on a blockchain. In order to access your token, you got to know what blockchain that is. This is the simplest, easiest free teachings in the world, boy. I just, like I said, I want my universal credit when I'm with the Natural Root. You feel me? I don't be tripping off nothing else. I want them to be like, dang, bro, you gave out that information. Here go your props. So let me try to refresh this and see if, now the parameters for this first DAO that I made this just, again, you can't join this DAO. It's never going to be for sale. I'm never going to use it. I simply owned it, created it, and added assets to it in order to test out this platform. And so suppose you could come here and buy the 100 Nebu coin limit. You would be able to govern over the assets that are in this DAO to any extent. You could submit your own proposal to take some of this money out. But who in the DAO is going to approve that? See what I mean? This is why decentralization and community governance is a brand new thing. Some people could be like trying to come and just write a proposal that say, yo, I need this, I need that. The DAO is going to be like, this DAO is focused on land acquisitions and not approve that proposal. You feel me? The game is to be told and donated to. See, I had another thing about that too. Because I just seen some super scammer on TV talking about, I don't take donations. Join my classes. Hold on. You trying to make yourself stand on a more moral high ground over a person who just will teach it all for free and take the donations from whoever could afford to give the donations? Over the person who trying to tell you, get money with me, I sell my classes, buy my classes. Which one is on the moral high ground? Stop trying to be like, I don't take no donations. I ain't got no GoFundMe. It's just, it is what it is. That don't make no sense. Logically, the person who's selling the courses on day trading, let me tell you something about a course on day trading that you could get out of my course on day trading right now for free. That everybody might not know. Let me tell you why buying a course on day trading is a scam. Because if the person don't tell you this first, they already got you. Pick an arbitrary, I'm on anybody in the chat and I'm going to see it on the screen. Pick an arbitrary price for a day trading class that you think would be cool if you heard motherfuckers was getting money out of it. And I'm about to tell you the backdoor scam on this because I fucks with it. But don't have me get back to receipts. If I show y'all I traded 800,000 in 2016, y'all gonna say I was lying? Until I show the receipts. So what anybody who I will show the receipts. But you might not even understand the receipts if you don't understand day trading. Now throw out an arbitrary price for me to prove to you why this is so much BS. Throw out an arbitrary price that you think would be good to take a course from a person about day trading. Just say a price. I don't care what you say. Please, anybody, I'ma wait. Ain't no rush. Write a price in the chat. I'll probably wait 2 minutes and then I'm gonna just pick a price, but somebody, because I want to get it out of somebody else's brain, not my brain. How much do you think would be a good price to pay to learn how to profit off day trading? Well, let me make an example then, since nobody want to answer that. It's cool though. I understand how it be. People be driving, people in the shower listening to the YouTube and shit. Don't want to wet your phone and shit, probably in the tub. So let's just say somebody wanted to charge you I don't know people prices. $500 to learn how to day trade. You paid them $500. No, let's get cheaper. $200, because the cheaper it is, the worse it is. All right, Mike Epps says $750. That's funny. Mike Epps. All right, $7.50 to learn a course on day trading, right? You paid me your $7.50. I got a whole class of 100 people who just gave me $7.50 to learn how to day trade. And guess what? One of the first things they're going to learn is, in order to be a real day trader, you have to fund your account with $25,000. Anybody who pays $750 to learn how to day trade ain't gonna be flattered by finding out the information that in order to start that they gotta put up $25,000. This is true. So how could you be teaching some shit like that, trying to help a motherfucker get their paper? Basically, in order to be a day trader, you already gotta have your paper. Do people be writing that at the bottom? Do a motherfucker write that at the bottom of the page before they tell you that? Yes, in order to be a day trader, you got to put up 25 stacks, right? So if you join the $10 class on day trading, it's really all about that person know that you ain't going to be able to ever day trade. Because even if you putting up 100 or 500 to learn how to trade, that's not the type of person that's about to have 25 stacks to be able to day trade. But how would a person know that who just looking trying to get their money with people who saying they get money? Yo, I'm going to tell you, that shit is so up and down like a roller coaster. It's not one person who going to tell you that you got to be trading and guaranteed earn. That's BS. It's nobody who could do that. Golly. And that's the magic we fall for. Oh, so now you believe in that? All right, but I ain't even tripping. I just wanted to make that little point. Wouldn't that be whack to find out that you need 25 grand in order to be a day trader after you already paid the day trade instructor to learn how to day trade? That's another little scam. Shit, why would I do that? My first question I would ask is, do you got 25 racks before you buy this course? And if you're giving your money to somebody else to do the trade, and then there you go. That's when you're getting caught up in them sticky situations. So just like my man said, if you do 3 day trades in a week on Robinhood, they will lock your account. Exactly. You see what I mean? It's because you got to break the law. It's a law. They're not just doing that. That's the law. Exactly. And so that's why I'll be saying, people, the fix is in. I mean, I'll just be sitting back like, come on, man. It'd be crazy. Yeah, that's just and I'm not here to talk about day trading a lot, but I got a lot of experience in day trading. Now, you do make a lot of money fast in day trading, but you lose a lot of money fast too. If you know what you're doing, you could probably prosper. But first, you're going to get, what's a margin call? That's the second thing they need to teach you if they're about to do a day trading class. So really, they'll come take this information, format it into their little class and go sell it to people. If you get a margin call, which I've gotten before, that means you ain't even got enough money to trade. We don't care how much is in here. The value of your depreciating assets is going under that 25K. You feel me? So you can't trade no more off one bad trade. So really, you don't need 25 stacks to day trade. You only need 25 stacks to meet the margin, but you can't trade with none of that 25 stacks. So you took a $100 class to teach you that? And then why? Oh my gosh. Like, let's just keep it a buck. If we want to play pity pat, let's just say, why are you so concerned about selling some damn classes if you're getting it like that? If you're getting it like that, why you trying to sell them classes so hard? But anyway, instead of focusing on that, I just wanted to show people how the fix was in, and I'd rather get back to focusing on showing people how they can take advantage of setting up their own decentralized autonomous organizations. I mean, again, and I don't recommend this platform, but anybody who don't got no experience in crypto could use something like this. They just gonna build it for you and put it on the blockchain for you while you going through these steps. So we went over what a decentralized autonomous company was. It allows the team members to control the DAO, while the other holders of the governance tokens can participate in the distribution of rewards. The DAC is most suitable for startups, online stores, and closed investment groups. We got a DAF, which is a decentralized autonomous fund. A DAF is a type of DAO that is managed by all of its members. The weight of your vote is determined by the number of governance tokens you hold. A DAF is most suitable for open-end investment funds, charity campaigns, and decentralized governance. So this is what I've been talking about. So they call it a DAF, but that's their little classifications. I really never heard of that. But okay, we're going to pick a DAF. And this DAF is going to be the YouTube. Let me see. I'm just going to make it. It could be whatever. No, I don't want, I mean, I'm not being wasteful for just putting a coin on the blockchain that I'm never ever going to use, but it do feel kind of wasteful. You know what I'm saying? So instead, because this is really going to be on the blockchain, it's not going to cause any type of clutter or traffic. If the coin ain't getting no traffic, or if the token ain't getting no traffic, it's not like bandwidth. So what symbol would this follow? So I ain't gonna mess it up, because we coming back doing the Amara Squad coin. I see, we just gonna call it hum like Zane just said. So this is hum, that's the symbol. And so let's just say this DAO was for what? Say this DAO was for Amara, no, not the Amara Squad coin. Just think about it. I'm trying to give a good example. I wish this was more interactive. I should open up a Zoom or a phone line so people can build and get it. All right, I'm about to make up a fake business and show you. This DAO is for Zoom Cookies LLC. Zoom Cookies LLC, and their symbol for their token, or the symbol for their governance token, will be Zoom. The total supply of governance tokens that their DAO will have, that's a lot. Let's say 1,000. Now you can select the currency that people buy your governance token with. I select BNB, which normally means it's going to be on the Binance Smart Chain. Let's see, it's still going to be on the Binance Smart Chain regardless. These are the two smart chains you can deploy it to, either the Binance Smart Chain or the Polygon Smart Chain. I'll accept Binance Coin. If you do USD coin, that's just basically like it's always equal to $1. So let's do USDC. 1,000 tokens, and it says token price 1 USDC. Oh no, let's make it cheaper. Just so I'll really play with it. I'll make it 1 cent to join. 1,000 coins, 1 cent to join. All right, I'm just doing this just to show y'all. You'll do your own examples. What's the purchase limit? If there's 1,000 of them, 10 is the purchase limit. That way it could be 100 people in the organization. You feel me? Because the most you could buy is 10, then it could be 100 people in the organization that got 10 of them. How much the percentage of the vote that you need for that to go through? You feel me? You just want 51%. Basically, half the people in the organization need to vote on whatever vote you trying to pull off for it to go through. 24 hours. They got that long to vote. And just like that, you got your own DAO. Oh yeah, we could go in on the NFTs too. I definitely mess with NFTs. Matter of fact, we'll do that next. Now, if I make this DAO, the Zoom Cookies DAO, with the Zoom token on the blockchain, will be created. And the money that I'll receive for that will be USD coin, or the money you will receive, or whichever one you want. You got to know the difference between these. Some are stable coins and some fluctuate. These four fluctuate. These three stay at a set price. So I'm about to launch this DAO. I'm going to make this DAO more stringent though, just since I'm not going to use it. I'm going to say 75% of the members need to vote for a vote to be approved. And the vote got to happen in, I'm going to say 2 hours. Now, I just created a DAO right there. And y'all can't see, but it's costing me money on my wallet that's over here. But they never let a MetaMask wallet show for certain reasons, because they don't want you to be all in my wallet. So I'm making the transaction right now. It's asking me for a gas fee, which is a small amount of coin required to make a transaction go through. I just paid the gas fee. So you see they created that DAO just that quick. Now if we go back to the top, damn, it ain't in here yet. It'll be in here in a minute. Maybe these are some DAOs that some people made when they anticipated. But let's see if my DAO is in here yet. All right, my transaction just got confirmed, and now I should be able to see the DAO in here. Here it is, see? Zoom Cookies LLC was the one I just created. Meaning, so what does this mean exactly? What we just did was deployed a smart contract to the blockchain. I think my Peep popped too close. We deployed a smart contract to the blockchain that will serve as your organization's governance tokens. Now you see, if you share this link with people who wanted to join your DAO, in order to join, this is the breakdown. It's showing you right here. The price, I made it 1 penny. You feel me? So it ain't, the total value of the DAO ain't got no value yet because ain't nobody bought no governance tokens. And the most somebody could buy is 10 of them. So if I was to spend 10 cents right now, I would have my 10 governance tokens, which give me right to govern over those assets. That's cool. I just was going in on that, but let's get on the NFTs. OpenSea. And again, all of these videos is up here. This is just like the house of knowledge. Let me get my beats on in a minute, because in a minute I'm gonna get juiced. Let's see. OpenSea. So I just put OpenSea.io in my thing, and right now you see I'm coming to OpenSea.io, and I'm about to connect my wallet up here. Connecting my wallet. This is why you need MetaMask. See where I click my wallet, then I click the MetaMask. Now it's about to connect one of my wallets and take me to one of my accounts on here. I don't know what account is going to take me to, but I do a lot of different work inside of these places. And so, yeah, this is just some little account for drones. Let me see. For some other work I do. Well, let's look at NFTs. Say you wanted to make your NFT. You could almost do the same thing, just you need a little bit of crypto in your wallet in order to be able to do the transactions. But I recommend OpenSea, which will put your NFTs on, it'll put them on the Ethereum. Ooh, that AC feel hella good. Let me feel that for a minute. All right, it'll put them on the it'll put them on the blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain. So if you want your NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain, OpenSea is the best marketplace to make them. Start an OpenSea account, but you can't do that if you don't got what? A MetaMask wallet. How to get a MetaMask wallet is easy as downloading any Chrome extension. Just download a MetaMask wallet. So if you want to make an NFT now, they asking me to go through with the transaction. I just did it. So I don't have any of my 3D objects or items up here. So I'm just going to have to use a regular ass item and just make an NFT out of it. Let's see. I'm just going to make an NFT out of it. It's just a photo. It's a photo in there. You go through the same processes and deploy that to the blockchain right here. And the end result is going to be something like these. Whatever your NFT is. But people don't know these motherfuckers be selling for crazy though. And you want to use OpenSea because they give you the option to put up 3D NFTs. And if you got 3D NFTs, it could go a little bit harder. You know. I forgot what the name of this damn thing was, though. Let me go look. I don't even know what I said I was about to talk about. Somebody said they saw the movie Margin Call. Yeah, so it looked like I got cartoons on the screen, huh? Well, let's look exactly. Just to show y'all how this world works, buddy. Ha! Thought I had cartoons on the screen. People don't know what the hell going on this earth. I'm trying to show people, my people, any people. Just look. How much this cost? $7,200. Okay. This image as an NFT cost $7,200. Let's see if it's sold yet. Sale. It was put on sale. Or did it sell? Yeah. Yeah, it's sold already. This is what I'm trying to say. It says sale from Time Flies to Justin the Crypto. Then Justin the Crypto transferred it to Life for Kate. And it sold at 0.62 or something. I don't know. I might be right. Yep. All lifetime price. See, that's what I'm saying. So when people don't understand NFTs and they don't understand that there's a whole nother market of shit that's crazy. I can show you my partner's project, dude. This is my homie's project. Not one of my like close ass friends, but it's a person I met through the internet in like 2011. When we both 2013, when we was both getting into crypto, and he was a developer, and I wasn't as advanced as I am now. I'm not advanced, but I wasn't as good as I am with crypto now, and I couldn't do things by myself. This dude was doing all my shit, and then we just grew up, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you this project, dude, so you can say this is crazy. I done seen people get it. You feel me? Let me see. Look, this is it. Official Mooncats. Do you know? Look at this. 17,000 items. So this is stuff that we can all do. Nothing stopping you. And the people who do it are rewarded greatly. Look at the floor price on his NFTs. 1.8 Ethereum. This is my homie. Guess what he sell? Digital cats, bruh. Peace in the Middle East. What's up, Donnie? This dude sell. See, it's daytime, so I don't be doing the knowledge. I do the knowledge at daytime, but I stay economic at daytime. So that's what it is on my page. Check it out. 40. He got 40. He almost got 5,000 owners of these, and they cost. You see what that means? He sold 5,000 of these, and they cost 1 Ethereum each. What's 5,000 times 3,000? That's how much bread he accumulated. This my homie. Look at this is all it is. Nothing more, dude. And people buy these. You think I'm playing? You just see how much the volume he got. You go open up your official OpenSea site and try to sell. That's what I'm trying to show people. Look how much one cost. This is my partner. $4,000 for this. How many views? 247 views. Has this one been sold yet? So this is how you do it. Instead of looking at what they're trying to sell, you simply click has been sold. This is crazy. Not has offers. I want to see sold. There was one I could put. Here we go. Recently sold. Now, recently sold. $2,500 for this. $2,500 for this. That's 15 mil? Yeah, so he done made 15 mil. This is my partner. I'll text him right now. You feel me? And I'm sitting here still trying to launch projects and shit, trying to tell people how we could bubble off this shit. Because the people who bought these when they wasn't worth $2,500 came up. But that just sold. Somebody, all of these that I'm looking at are ones that sold. And if you don't know what we're talking about NFTs right now. This one sold. Not 21 minutes ago. Look how high he is. That's what I'm trying to say. Look how 21 minutes, 22 minutes ago. So, I mean, this should be crazy. But it's not only Moon Punch. This is my partner. He ain't even got the biggest one. You want to go to some of the biggest ones, you're going to be looking like, what's going on around my head? Why not try to figure out how to get into that? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Stock art. This is another person. I don't even know this person. But they making sales. They got 2,400 owners. And the floor price is a pretty good price for his little art. Now, this is what I'm saying. This is not limited to artists because NFTs could be anything. You could put a contract. Let me show y'all the best blow. I'm about to blow y'all away. If anything that you seen was kind of impressive for the type of money that they getting, wait till I show y'all this, bro. You gonna say, hell no. It's one dude who don't put nothing but words, dude. Text words on a black screen and they be selling for thousands, dude. You won't even believe it. So I'm not overwhelmed by what they are able to do and what I haven't been able to do. I'm just learning and watching and just watching and watching. Well, let me show you. Why they won't just show me the leaders and shit? That's what I'm looking for. Here we go. All right, where you at? I think it's called Loot. It's called Loot Project or something. Let me see. There it goes. You see this? Loot for Adventurers. Look at what this NFT is, dude. You think I'm crazy? It's words on a black sheet of paper. Why is this valuable? Because if you own this NFT and you got the words that's on here, you can plug it into his game and you have these properties now. Dude, this is crazy. This is the NFT. Now look at the price. $34,000. $34,000. So when I say I'm gonna raise $1 million off YouTube, I'm not in the lane of the people who you think I'm in that lane. I'm trying to be in these lanes. This dude got text words on the screen. You think he never sold none? You sadly mistaken. So sadly mistaken. So sadly mistaken that you sadly mistaken. Let's look. I just showed you what this dude is selling, words. How many of them have he sold? 78, almost 8,000, bro. And look at his floor price, 7 Ethereum. And we sitting around fighting and fussing about history and shit. Don't even want to do this math. You don't even want to do this math. It's going to make your stomach belly wrench. It's going to put this antagonizing wrench in your stomach if you do this math. This dude sold 7,800 of these. He got 2,400 owners, and his floor price is 7 Ethereum. For guess what? Some words on the screen, bruh. So that's what I'll be talking about. Let's stop being some damn noodles on this earth. The have-nots will always have not. Let's go into the Bible now. I be having to go into the Bible, man. Cats don't understand. Have-nots in the Bible. John says, John says, this is the record. The God have given to us eternal life, and this life is in his Son. He that haveth the Son, oh no, this is a bad one. This is the stupid Grace Church. Give me the damn KJV. Because they messed that up. I know what this means. This don't mean that the rich gonna stay rich and the poor gonna stay poor. It means what is your philosophy and mentality about money and entrepreneurship. Let's get down to it, man. Hold on. See, they put the Lord all in this shit. That's what make me mad. It don't say who has the Lord. It says, for whosoever haveth, to him shall be given. Keep that in mind. When I say I'm about to raise $1 million, that's not a feat in my life. And I'm telling you why the Bible says it's not a feat. And I hope you understand this. Whosoever haveth, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever haveth not, from him shall be taken away, even that he haveth. Now we don't understand that. Why we don't understand that? Because we think that that's talking about the stuff that you own is going to get taken from you if you don't have something already. Definitely not. It's about your mentality at pulling things off. So I already haveth. I haveth. My kingdom is abundant. It's open. I access it whenever I need to access it. If that's not your mentality, well then you're going to be a have-not. You don't have universal, glorious abundance. You don't believe that, and then from you, that shall be taken away. Because we all got our allotments. Some people die early, don't get theirs. But we all have our allotments in this universe. I had to take them to the Bible. I wasn't on no Bible teaching. I just had to show you what I mean and what I know. For whosoever haveth, not if you got $100, you're going to get more money. And if you don't got $100, you're going to get your 50 cent taken from you. That don't make no sense. For whosoever haveth, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall it be taken away, even that he haveth. Because you're going to lose all your shit because you're sitting around trying to keep it and you ain't even busting no moves. But that was just a little sidebar to understand why these dudes busting moves and selling words as an NFT for 7 racks and more than 7 racks. So, oh man, I'll be loving to do this. When you go look at how much he sold it for, this when your stomach start turning. Now we're looking at recently sold. This is a public, user-friendly, anyone can use platform that you ain't on right now selling shit. But this guy is selling words on a piece of paper for thousands. 18,000 for this one, the last one that just sold. Okay? And they was just transacting on this shit within the last 26 minutes. 6.28 Ethereum, $18,000. 10% below the floor difference. Words on the paper. 8 sale. How long did the sale go down? Look, he made these words on the paper a month ago, transferred it to this account, and now we see, so that was a 2-hour transfer. That transfer was a sale. See? Sale, 8.5 Ethereum from this user to that user. Who's the owner of it now? This user. These people, he's not going to walk out his house and tell nobody he paid 18 racks for these words on this paper. He only going to talk to the other people inside of here who know what the fuck going on. So what else I got to show you? Now this don't even make it look like I'm on some bullshit, huh? This make it look like I'm trying to show motherfuckers the way, and niggas is stupid. Pardon my language. So let's look at how much. Let's pull up a calculator now. God, I don't even want to calculate that. First, let's find out what 7 Ethereum is worth. How much is 7 Ethereum right now? Ethereum price. So 2,800. So let's say that was 3 G's. So that's about 20 G's something. His floor price for them letters on the piece of paper. I can't raise $1 million, but this dude can just write some letters on the paper and all right, let me show you. Loot is randomized adventurer gear generated and stored on the chain. This is just a sentence. Put together the right sentence and get your paper. Loot is randomized adventurer gear generated and stored on the chain. Stats, images, and other functionality are intentionally omitted for others to interpret. What? Feel free to use loot any way you want. What? So you know what to do with this? I just read this. Do y'all know what that means? Loot is randomized adventurer gear generated and stored on the chain. Okay. Stats and images and other functionality are intended omitted for others because this is a game that they're playing somewhere. You see? And these are the properties that you get. But look, it's worth too much. I don't have to linger on this. I'm just showing you. That's crazy, right? That's complete craziness. And we don't want to step into this shit. We just want to talk about motherfucking who was black in Egypt hella years ago. And be wrong. Nobody even be talking nothing like this on the internet about no real ass shit like this. That shit is crazy. Like, you feel me? Let me see. I'm gonna go look at some other people. I'm not gonna just jock dude too hard because I'm proud of him. I'm proud of all these people that are doing their thing in the blockchain space. I'm proud of my homie with his project. He's actually a figure in this space. But he don't got the biggest. None of those dudes got the biggest projects. These dudes at the top, these dudes is crazy. So you hear about the people like he just sold an NFT for $1 million. Well, what I'm telling you is in order to start getting into that space, especially if you have any type of artist closely related to you, have your daughter draw some fucking pictures. Have your son take his art, and you can NFT that shit, and I'm showing you it right now. A lot of these don't gain the success. I'm not telling you about to be like these people, but these people are humans on Earth that exist. Crypto punks. You don't even want to learn about this shit. Oh my God, I told you my stomach just turned. Oh, I just seen that price, dog. I can't even show y'all, bro. My stomach just turned. It's gonna make me cry. All right, I'm gonna show y'all these. Look at the, hold on. Dude, do you see this shit? 114 Ethereum for this black woman. This dude got his money. 114 Ethereum. So he paid like 200,000 for this. $133 Ethereum right here. Oh man, shut up, man. I don't know what's going on. The money has to go through the system in order for these prices to register. 57 Ethereum for this. Okay? So I think I've showed enough to show that this stuff happening around our heads and around us, that if you ain't even sticking your foot in this water, how you gonna get wet? This got canceled, but it had a sale. Then he tried to sell it again. Oh, he came up. He got this for 0.25 Ethereum. Oh, because I'm pretty. See, he probably gonna whip this out and try to sell it. This happened. He got it years ago. This went for 30 Ethereum. I don't know what to say, man. So then how is you gonna create your NFT? Look, take your art, put it right there, do your parameters, bow, pay your little money, you on the blockchain. That was NFTs. We did a little short segment on NFTs. What the best to pull out of what we just talked about was the haves and the have-nots. You feel me? The have and the have-nots. If you got it already in your brain, don't let nothing about need. Hold on, too. Don't slip, because we supposed to be at 250,000 right now. Let Umar tell it. We should already be at 250,000. But what's the problem, you Negro? In case you don't know, I added a GoFundMe so that the people who don't understand how to join the co-op could join through that. But the people who do know how to understand, I already got a website up. It's just on my music website, Hieroglyphics. So the page ain't really public. I don't got it public. But you can clearly see the link right there and go visit it. All you'll be able to do is investigate the coin, see that it's real, see that it's holding up to what I'm saying. But I don't even think I'm gonna go through this like that, because it's just so many various ways you could do it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, from what I showed y'all, this is my own DAO. It don't look like that other when you notice it. And people who contribute, this is how much it's raised so far, basically nothing, because that was just a test amount that I added to it to see what was going on. But anything that's showing, see what I mean by the public ledger, anything that's showing right here, the people who contributed to it will be able to, well, let me log on real quick. If I log on, the page should start looking different. Let me see. Let me refresh. Oh, well, it ain't changing for me for some reason. Oh, you know why? Because this Pico. Yeah, I don't have it so that you could actually see the wallet right now. But regardless, that's how that shit work. Well, other than that, Somebody said the NBA NFT collection started out at $9. Get your feet wet. Yeah, definitely. Everybody ain't in the position to invest. That's why crypto is so good. What I just told you about day trading with real money, you need 25 stacks to even start. But if you want to day trade with crypto, you can have 10 cents. You can day trade with crypto with $1 and see if you can turn that dollar into $10. And if you did turn that dollar into $10 day trading with crypto, you need to start doing that shit. But it's people selling crypto courses that I dare you, they don't know shit about no fucking crypto. I was telling motherfuckers publicly about Bitcoin since $4. That's what I pulled up the other day off my, let me open up this machine. I pulled that up the other day off of my Facebook. Because you could go to your Facebook and search your own page. I'm about to DoorDash me some food. What we eating, y'all? DoorDash real quick. I don't go outside no more. I don't care. Y'all do what y'all want. I got the vaccine. I ain't even tripping. Only thing I'm going to go outside for is my daughter's games. My one daughter play rugby. My other daughter play hoop. I'm going outside for that.
Shit like that.
We got our sound effects on. Really, if I could show y'all, I love showing shit. Who got the machine? Let me change this window capture. I just be fucking with the machine. Window capture. Let me show you. Y'all up on this beat making machine right here? Y'all up on this? The machine? I could just sit here and make a beat while we was live, but all my sounds ain't in the machine. So lately I just been using it to do my sound effects. I didn't mean for that to be that loud. That shit fun.
Bang, 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 bang.
Who got the machine?
Bang, 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 bang.
If I had some beats in here, I just got a new setup and all my beats on that the computer that was breaking down.
Shit like that.
But eventually that's gonna be hella fun. Being able to do that. But yeah, shout out to my man for the contribution we got today. That was my man Jeremy Chapman. We well on our way to 1 million. And anybody who ain't knowing how to keep up, if you think it's a good idea and you would want to govern over some of that money, come on, man. I see Omar could have did that. Oh, that would have been so clean. Who else got that to where you can govern over the Skrilla? Raise money together collectively and govern over the Skrilla if you want to be a governor. I know who got it. People in the community, people in the crypto community. But I could keep explaining shit. I'll be going live prepared and shit. Don't hate, donate, break bread, or fake dead. How does governance work? Each $1,000 contributor will receive governance tokens. Governance tokens are used to vote on what happens with the funds. See you see the tokens, see the vote approved, money come out. All contributions are welcome, but in order to be a voting member, it's a $1,000 contribution. So sweet. Anyway, we already see contributors on the screen right there. Wonderful supporters. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to do that because I ain't what's his name on the TV show. If that's the case, I'll open up the Zoom and do a real fundraiser. Let me do the voice phone. Remember when you used to wake up on Saturday morning and it was just hella white people on TV sitting by the phone, taking hella people calling in? I got $1,000 contribution. You used to be like, she just gave all that bread. Now we doing it live now. I got the Zoom open. The number is 919-727-4633. Call in and make your pledge. Why can't a black person be on the TV doing the same thing? When you seen them taking them pledges, they didn't. I guarantee you I'm more 100 than Jerry's kids. All the money people sent to Haiti, that shit wasn't going there, bro. I'm showing you the real way. Community governance protocols. God, we want to bring it to it. Really, though, I need to have a meeting with the Amara squad, man. Because we need to let people join the squad. We need to let people join the squad and they can have their tokens or their governance, their membership credits. And if you got enough membership credits, you can govern over what moves we trying to bust. Period. And we don't need to just vote on, like, I mean, if it's the squad, we'd be voting on scholarly shit and stuff. The fund could take certain members' places. But I'm waiting for, see, when I be wanting to do shit with people that ain't on the same wavelength I'm on, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we all on the scholastic wavelength, but we all get paper different and do things different. I don't be wanting to convince motherfuckers of some shit that I know that's already good. I be like, dude, I gotta convince you of this. But that would be so tight. We need to take membership for the squad. Let me see. Somebody said something about Umar and Jay Morris and shit. But I don't see that. I hope my chat's still going. Because over here I see something that say Umar and Jay Morris should have did a shit. I don't know. Is the chat still live? They be hating on me. Let me see. So really, this was my life, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't going outside too much. I'm about to probably DoorDash me a cheeseburger. I said it. Oh, somebody got caught in Mickey D's, man. I would be all at the steakhouse. I ain't got nobody vegan teachings. But I think they messed up my chat. I just wrote we good and I see it on the screen. But I see 1 of 504 top level chats on the screen, but I don't see it on my chat on the monitor over there. What we DoorDashing, vegans? Tell me something to get. I live in a small ass city. It ain't gonna even be shit to get. And then this will make me mad. I be traveling, right? And I look at the DoorDash and it'll still be on a different city. And so I be thinking there's some food by my house. It ain't shit by my house. I was like, ooh, I'm about to get that. We about to DoorDash real quick. Then we gonna keep on chilling. Probably raise like 10 G's today. 10 G's probably won't be enough though to keep on our momentum, the momentum we want. Putting 90% of the fund. Who else said they ever put 90% of a GoFundMe back to, I'll get a little Caesars on you healthy dudes. Whoever said they put 90% of, I'm just playing, 90% of a GoFundMe back into a community governance pool that they're going to buy land with and make the Dow owners in that community governance pool landowners. All right, now it's time to start teaching. See, I got to show y'all the type of people I look up to. If you start understanding the type of black men I look up to, you probably could look deeper into what I be doing. Look, I'll show you some people you don't even know about. First of all, we all know about Marcus Garvey, but they was knocking Garvey for a lot of the stuff that, I don't even want to be on this screen. Let me see something. They was knocking Garvey for a lot of the stuff that he brought forward or what have you. And he had a lot of haters and detractors. But everybody in our history who thought cooperatively or thought like I be thinking, they didn't all get vilified, so to speak. There's some few good brothers that snuck through the cracks and pulled some shit off. And I'm about to teach about them in a moment once I get the screen center right. Wow. That's how I'd rather do it. All right, so one brother who motivated me a lot in my life. First, I'm motivated a lot by Pascal Beverly Randolph. I know a lot of people don't want to give him his credit because he was in the Rosicrucianism and all this shit. But if you know a lot about Pascal, and I'm not going into none of his sex magic teachings or none of that shit. I never, read no deviant shit that made me say I can't mess with dude. But it was not because of that. It was more about how instrumental of a knowledgeable figure he was as a brother. You know what I'm saying? In this time period. They said that I didn't even order my food. I'm about to sit here and starve while y'all eating and just chilling. I need to eat too. So, Pascal Beverly Randolph was basically like the king of knowledge when he lived. Let me say something. All of the Master Masons and all of the people who he ever encountered give him props for being the most knowledgeable person that they ever met. So much so that he went into all the Masonic lodges in Europe and he left, and I believe this to be true. After dialoguing with the Grand Master, he would leave that lodge as the honorary or the new Grand Master of that lodge. In one dialogue. You think that's a lie? Look that up. Pascal Beverly Randolph. And so what about that was I admired that amount of knowledge that a man could have. That if you stepped into a room with proposed knowledge leaders, that they would submit to your information simply by submit their positions to your information simply by way of you. Should I get a large shake? I think I need a large shake. Not large, bro. Simply by way of you relating your knowledge to that committee. And so Pascal Beverly Randolph was the brother who made me want to get knowledge like that. But I'm about to show you some other people that just beat up their adversity. You feel me? They had all these people on their neck. They had all these people trying to, I don't want to say kill them, but they was living in worse situations than we be living in. And they was bubbling and balling and doing their thing. Theodore Troy is a brother I'm about to talk about once I order this. Theodore Troy, you probably won't be able to find him in a quick Google search because they be hiding him. But he was a boss. And he was living about the time when Garvey and all them and everybody was fussing and fighting and talking about the information. He just was like, man, please. I got a more economic background, and he wanted to develop some land for people. But before I get in on Theodore Troy, I'm going to take it back further on the West Coast to my brother I've been trying to teach about lately, Leidensdorf. These are the type of brothers that inspire me, the way they went down in history. William Alexander Leidensdorf, responsible for Leidensdorf Street in San Francisco. Not responsible for it, but it was named after him. He's responsible for way more than that. All right, finally got my DoorDash going right. But I don't want no 2 cheeseburgers. Y'all mad I'm getting a burger, bro? I eat burgers. See, I'm not about to come on here and get caught on no YouTube
all up in, what you call it. I just do me. But I don't like to eat that much red meat, though, can't front. Feel me? So what about William Alexander Leidendorff what about him would cause me to get motivated and want to do better in my life? Because if you look at some of these people's situations that lived in different time periods than us, a lot of brothers was working with a lot less and did a lot more. And I don't want to go down in history like that. So that when you finally with all your ancestors, they be looking at you like, what? Bro, I lived in the 18 this and had this. I read a story about a slave who saved up enough money he bought his own freedom. But cats can't save 10 G's. So that'd be crazy, right? All right. Just trying to get my food ordered because I ain't going outside. The only thing I go outside for is to pick up my kids. You feel me? Pick up my kids. All right. Cool, we got that there. So the first brother I wanted to talk about, I'll be talking about him a lot. I said it already, huh? Leidensdorf. Why the beat machine still on the screen? Let me take that off, look. And change the screen. Leidensdorf. Why? Because you got to know how motherfuckers was moving and grooving before you was out here. So I'm going to talk about him again until we all be like, oh, I've been knew about, bro. See what this say right here? Businessman. Now, that don't mean much, but that's what it say. That's how he went down in history. Biracial black U.S. citizen in California. Burgers, pizzas, tacos, fried chicken. You feel me? We about to go out and eat one day, bruh. Shrimp fried rice. I got a song called Shrimp Fried Rice with some bars on it. I should have got some shrimp fried rice. But let's talk about William Alexander Leidensdorf. You know they always inviting the brother. Basically, he was from the Caribbean and he might have been a Jewish ancestry too. He was he got this 35,000 acres from the Mexican government in 1844. And so this was before the gold rush in California. The reason why I know about him is because he owned what they start calling Nigger Hill at later points in times, and it even was written by the U.S. government as such. And so, excuse me for using such a profanity, but that dirty Cajun rice, hold on, see, I need that on the screen. They talking about food now. I gotta see all the food comments, bro. I'm in the food. Some Cajun rice. Oh, my wife got the best dirty rice. We could have a dirty rice contest. And everybody bring the dirty rice that come out of their household. It ain't gonna be like this. Let me tell y'all again, don't hate, donate, break bread or fake dead. That don't mean I don't want to see from nobody that ain't contributing. Definitely not. We do what we could do. But I ain't out here just, nah. It's what you can. It's like church now. If you could do something to keep it popping, then do something to keep it popping. If not, then come get the teachings and teach them to your children and speak like a father with much more knowledge, because I'm disseminating it. And not only for that reason, but I want some of my brothers who like don't got time to be studying and researching and still be able to add some sustenance to their life just by listening to the streams and shit. So why was Leidensdorf important? First, I was talking about the type of brothers that I modeled myself after. I said Pascal Beverly Randolph. He was a brother who was very wise and knowledgeable. This guy, Leidensdorf, is a businessman who in the 1840s, he basically owned a great portion of California. You see what I'm saying? And he was so raw. When you look into him, there's so much behind his story. I mean, it's all the way down to when the U.S. took over California and installed the first governor of California. Nobody was established enough. Jambalaya, did I see it? Oh, that better not say jambalaya. Yeah, you making me hungry now, bro. I seen that come across the screen. Luckily, I got my DoorDash in. But when the first governor came to California and wanted to throw his governor's ball, guess where he threw it? At Leidensdorf's house. Now, we're going to do a food live stream in a minute. I'm going to have to get my wife page cracking. She's super cook. Show y'all how to have some good shit in your house. So this was Leidensdorf. But the brother that I'm most inspired by, that most people don't know about, and you probably won't be able to find his name in this Google because you got to know what to put. See, Theodore Troy is his name, but he's not going to pop up because he's too hidden. So you have to put Theodore Troy, MEXIS, Mexican Land, DEVELO, development. This is why I started buying land. MENT company. I ain't no sucker. I'm like these black people. Now he gonna pop up, see? Hold on, where did it go? Theodore Troy. Hold on, tell me I'm wrong. I'm just gonna take Theodore Troy's name out of it and we're gonna see what happens. Mexican Land Development Company. I ain't see that. All right, 1919. They trying to hate 1917. I'm trying to teach about a brother who hidden on the internet. I'm just gonna put Theodore. I would have had all of my, if I knew what I was talking about, I always have my sources in a row. Right now, we're just doing a quick search looking for a brother I want to teach about. Timothy Troy? Man, the great Mexican Land Development Company. Come on, stop playing. Oh, I know how to find him. All right, this is how I'm gonna find him by their nickname. Check this out. Little Liberia. Remember that too. BER. They built Little Liberia in Mexico. Let me see. All right, look. Now we talking. See, Little Liberia was a close-knit, safe African-American community where family life was respect. Come on, man. I be having to whip out this info. Is this right? Nope, this is Connecticut. It's going to go deeper than that. Little Liberia, Mexico. Ah, now we talking. See? You see? You go to E-Scholarship, the dream of African-American integration in Baja, California. You see? Afro-Mexicans. Now all this stuff popping up. But I had to know to put Little Liberia, Mexico in here in order to bring out this beautiful story that I'm about to tell y'all about. Little Liberia, the African-American agriculture. Should we come from academic.com? Bro, we got bombs in here. Let me get some bombs. No, we supposed to get some of these. We Don DeMarco the knowledge over here. I don't want the whole paper, but I'm gonna get the whole paper though. But I'm not about to read it for y'all right now. I already know there's an account associated with my name. So I'm going to go back to the website, right, and just read this for y'all. This brother was bad. Little Liberia, Baja, California, 1919. See, I don't be just faking. When I said I was like while Garvey, and this is the truth. While Elijah Muhammad, while Garvey, 1919. Noble Drew Ali, while they was doing they thing, it was brothers who was like, man, fuck what they talking about. I'm going to do this right now. I'm not waiting. I'm not building. I don't need to raise this, whatever. I'm going to do it. And this is one of the brothers we talking about. Now, I think his name is going to turn out to be, let's make the screen bigger. I think his name is going to turn out to be Theodore Troy. That's what he's named in my memory. But what is his name in real life? Let's see. This say study with music. Hold on, man. His name in real life, we about to see when we read the story. But I can't find the screen where I don't care, bro. I need an editor or something. I can't find the screen I was on with the shit all big. But this should be a little better. Let's try this. Oh, hell
Yeah,
no.
and I'ma work 'cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh.
Excuse me for being so unorganized. Where that shit go? How about this? I'm just gonna make it so y'all can follow along and see it like this. Forget it. Just look. Bye. All right. Little Liberia, Baja California, 1919. Same time period. Initiated in the earlier 20th century by Los Angeles attorney Hugh Macbeth. Remember that. But it wasn't Hugh. But let's keep going. Hugh just initiated it because he was the attorney. But let's keep going. Los Angeles attorney Hugh Macbeth and the Lower Californian, that's the name, the Lower Californian Mexican Land and Development Company. The Baja California settlement known as Little Liberia was envisioned as a racially exclusive community through which African Americans would have the opportunity for vocational, economic, and agricultural advancement. Let's just stop right there. That sounds like the Magi Archers. Vocational, economic, and agricultural advancement. Located northeast of the town of Ensenada, Little Liberia, right above Ensenada, bruh. Imagine going to Ensenada now and knowing that it was an African community just right above that you could go slip to and go kick it in Mexico. Located northwest of the town of Ensenada, Little Liberia was based on the notions of economic uplift, racial self-sufficiency, and land accruement espoused by Booker T. Washington and Marcus Garvey. See? Some people was like, let's go do this right now, and went and did it. And they had Little Liberia for hella long until they got folded. But it's better than having nothing for no time period. It failed to flourish primarily due to financial mismanagement and Mexico's land repatriation and immigration policies. Really, the repatriation mean we taking this land back. And immigration policies mean get your black ass up out of here. All right, let's keep that a buck. Spurred by the initiatives of the African American Community Group in Los Angeles Forum. So this was spurred by the initiatives of the African American Community Group called Los Angeles Forum in 1919. So then why couldn't my group in 2021 do some shit like this? I'd rather go back to 1919 and find the black people that was on point like this. Spurred by the initiatives of the African American Community Group Los Angeles Forum and the desire for land investments among entrepreneurial African Americans, Macbeth set about establishing the all-black agricultural community in 1915, hoping to initially settle for at least 200 families. So see, Z York and all them with them land, that was pseudo. They was fake. They was taken after the real ones who was really doing it. You see what I mean? This is how you really do that. With no scams, no schemes, none of that stuff. It happened. And they was on there for like 10 years, if I'm wrong. It might have been 5 years. It might have been less. I think they was on there for 10 years, Little Liberia. So I know people who've owned properties and lost them quicker than in 10 years right now. I'm going to have a house for like 5 years, 4 years. So then what, I mean, you know. But people don't know about this, and so people can't aspire towards it. You feel me? But an all-black agricultural community in 1915 hoping to initially settle at least 200 families. Following the lead of previous land developer schemes initiated amongst black Americans in the 19th century, Macbeth found Mexico to be a favorable site because of its historical status as a refuge for runaway slaves and its seemingly non-discriminatory environment. Because of its location in Mexico, Little Liberia, as California newspapers indicated, would be a site not only for economic prosperity, but one of the tolerances and freedoms where blacks would be regarded as equals to all others. So that's Little Liberia. Promotion for the Baja California colony was established on two fronts: at home from Macbeth and its newly established corporation, the Lower California Mexican Land and Development Company, and from Mexican authorities. So the Mexican authorities promoted it. Promotion for Baja California colony was established on two fronts. So the Mexican authorities was like, y'all come to Little Liberia. While Mexican government officials such as Minister of the Interior Manuel Aguirre Berlanga welcomed colonization, investment, and development by foreign nations, Macbeth's company offered minimum tracts. Macbeth's company offered minimum tracts of 5 acres per $20. At $20 per acre. What? 5 acres at $20 an acre? $100, bruh. Back then, it was going down. But we're going to offer better than that. I'm messing with you, Theodore. I got your spirit, bruh. You don't even have to worry about it. I already been fucking with it. We're going to offer better than that. We can't offer better than 5 acres for $100. But what I'm saying is, for our time periods, 5 acres for, I done got 5 acres for under 20,000. So that $20 per acre didn't just turned into like some, but still, 5 acres at $20 per acre to men and women under the notion that they would be creating a paradigm of self-determination and self-sufficiency. Further, promoters suggested that along with agricultural opportunities, colonizers might have access to mineral concessions from nearby mines. Macbeth envisioned these enticements in facilitating the population growth of the colony by at least 20,000 by the end of the decade. So now we know about Little Liberia. I don't have to read the whole thing. It was only got 2 more paragraphs, so why not? Toward late 1919, African Americans began to occupy Little Liberia, readying land for citrus orchards and various fruit groves and raising livestock. They would subsequently engage in agricultural competition with established Russian communities. You hear that? So as soon as that happened, you know the fix was in. By 1921, California papers indicated that the colony had encompassed over 20,000 acres. And by the next year, it attracted an increasing number of affluent tourists, adding to the popularity of African American land investments in Mexico. Dang, I wish I could have been here in 20. Not really. I like the time period I was born into. But it would have been fun to. Where we got that at? Show me 20,000 acres that's owned by anybody. We got all these boo-boo head rappers. Everybody get money, start buying clothes and shit. That shit be crazy. Who got 20,000 acres? You feel me? However, by 1923, Mexican authorities began to curtail entry and investments by black Americans, citing fears of ethnic and racial tensions. And they began to reclaim all American-held land after 1928. So I said they rocked out for about 10 years. 1919, 1928, 9 years, whatever. You feel me? What we did for the last 9 years. This colony was further undermined by mismanagement exposed by audits of company books. Stockholders lost their investments when it was discovered that the company had accrued debts totaling $70,000 over their assets. By 1927, the Lower California Mexican Land and Development Company declared bankruptcy, and the land was seized by the Mexican government the following year. So what we supposed to learn from that one? What we supposed to learn from that one? We not supposed to be learning don't try to do no shit. We supposed to learn how your books in order. That's all that was about. You feel me? However, I'm going to tell y'all like this. I'm appreciating the stream and I'm loving all my supporters, everything. I'm watching the people watching. It's cool. But I'm so wanting to, like, I'm about to just eat this burger. Spaz out. Y'all appreciate that information? Again, I see they said some Inky had polites in the mix. What you talking about? They had some Inkies. Oh, some they had some Inkies and some polites in the mix. I don't know, man. But when we see Ivan, honestly, before you get these, you never heard no touchy Philly going on down there. And so when we start getting into the Z York Times, where they start trying to turn into cult leaders and shit. Like, they wasn't taken out by their own selves, by their own lack of control of the power they have. They just simply had some money mismanagement stuff that happens in a lot of companies. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, though, why do I see two different things on the chat? One thing say Peace God King on the screen. But oh yeah, it's coming through later. Oh, that's my dude. What's up, Six Fingers? We just was building on, they never said Theodore Troy. See how they left his name out? I think, say they're saying Hugh Macbeth. So take the name Hugh Macbeth as the lawyer who established this company. You feel me? And just remember Little Liberia. But I remember Theodore Troy. Now that I got this Little Liberia, I'm going to say, T.A. I might be wrong. Yeah, look, Theodore Troy. You see that name right there? I knew I wasn't wrong, man. This may be because Theodore Troy. So this is a more academic paper on it that I'm gonna read later, from academic.u. But it clearly says Theodore Troy's name right there and related to Little Liberia. And so that's what that was. Now. Nah, he already headed towards me with the DoorDash, y'all. It's going down. I ain't eating live, I'm gonna tell you that much now. So I'm probably gonna, yes sir, real Magi Archers, please believe. I'm probably gonna go eat my little shit. I'm probably gonna take me a break, man. I didn't do too much, I didn't have too much work to do for my company today. But when I say donate, don't hate, it's break bread or fake dead, you know what I'm saying? And don't feel compelled to do nothing that the real spirit don't come over you. That's not this. Y'all know me forever. I put out all my shit for free. My whole book, you could buy my book or you could read it online for free. Those are the two options. I put out 100, only just like Nipsey Hussle. I'm the only other rapper to sell $100 album. The reason why I was able to do that, it was because I put out the album for free. If you don't got the $100, then go get it for free. But if you do got it, then contribute it and cover for some of the other people who getting it for free who can't afford to pay for it. That's the new template. People can't really get around that template. Anybody who was trying to hate on me having a $100 album had to shut up because it was actually available for free. So the people who, I sold so many of them $100 albums. The people who contributed to that was showing me they were gracious. They were generous. And that they had it. So that's not a knock to the people who listen to it for free. I just understand that's how you do things nowadays. For me. Because that's the big head science to everything. Oh yeah, you're going to zoom back on this video and we did a whole big ass build on the NFTs. You're going to see like 30 minutes back in the video, I was showing one of the best platforms to go to. And we was looking at dudes who was selling NFTs, bruh. And they was getting, like, it's incredible amounts of money. It was just words on the screen. A black screen with white words, and that was the NFT. And then people was buying them for like 60,000, bruh. I'm work because I ain't going out lazy, bro. I'm not going out lazy, bro. But I learned something too about what work is. Like you could work in a project that another person. Where's this person at? You can work on a project that another person has put together. Then you got a job, so to speak. Working on a project that another person is doing is called a job. If it's your own project, it's not called a job. You ever tripped off that? And so if you're working on your own project, it's different shit, different prosperity. Dude, right down the street with this cheeseburger cut. 5 to 7 minutes of what? And what is we gonna do? Tonight we coming back with this. Get out the Zoom. Meaning, if you drop some whack knowledge in the Zoom, you gonna hear. Oh no, you gonna hear. Oh well, I ain't got the but I'm gonna go get it. And I'm hitting that off tonight. I'm gonna play with some scholars. We probably gonna deal with Egypt, Nubia. I mean, I don't care about what y'all want us to talk about. Shut up. You want somebody to talk about West Africa? Go find a motherfucker talking about West Africa. Get the hell up out of here. Shit. Make myself bigger so you can feel that. Stop telling people what to do. Shit. Every class, that's like you going to a school and you walk into science class talk about arts. You walk into arts class and say, talk about physical therapy. No. Go where you want to go to get the knowledge you want to get. We all got qualified people in our community to talk about different stuff. So, cheeseburger almost at the door. I appreciate y'all. That means we about to listen to this one good knocker before I get up out of here. I'll be back though. I'm about to play some VR though. I got my headset popping. I got my new computer. I've been flying in missions. Y'all see that mission I flew the other day? Hey, in one live stream to end my live stream, I didn't turn. Hey, I see you. I need to know how to say your name. Anusha? I hope I'm saying that right. But shout out for the support, and I always see you around, and I appreciate it. I'm going to go grab this DoorDash burger because I've been starving myself. Eat that mug, play some games, try to think of some shit, and come back later. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, and I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but his homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. They crazy, bruh. Alright, it's getting kinda dirty in these YouTube streets. The Amara squad, God thinking you dudes weak. Islam or Judaism, where you learn what you dudes teach. The West African rapper slapping with that voodoo speech. All that sub-Saharan terror about a cuckoo feet. I'm like Norma, that agricultural farmer that grew you wheat for the storehouses. We feed the Hebrews and lead the people when we defeat the feeble. They wanna know polite rip me off, but Sonetta paid me my money though. That mean he 100. And I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. They crazy, bruh. Nubian with the Jews, I rock the pinky. I think Jesus got to save me. A doctor save me, a Dr. Inky. I cop the copper jewels on blue and red. I'm not the chakra doctor, y'all claim woke. But you in bed, you won't pop a chopper, you Grandmaster J. You just talking. Punks turn the other cheek and you will walk away. Y'all gon' have to pardon my Moorish. That's Taharka Bay. I'm on that black African power on my darkest day. And that's my brother Ankh stomping them other punks. We brought them gators to Italy, you loving the Moors. And now I'm teaching from my shrine like brother Jabari.
I'll pull a fake out move and stay live.
Another safari. Tasha K showed us Frank record. Young Pharaoh just losing his mind and y'all can't help
fake
it.
out.
I know one thing, you're a fool if you're still out here donating.
Trying to shake the people who's gonna leave real quick before the song was over.
And I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. They crazy, bruh. Look. You showing your hidden colors like Tariq Nasheed. A bunch of pseudo-information I don't think I need. Probably lying on the text, ask Divine or Zion Lack. Just get that microphone ready. With Metal Netta, I'm Stone Jetty. A Ujahu, a Saw Imhotep. Y'all probably timid still on them Bobby Hemmett teachings. I'm in Gozy with the DNA. Cats corny and it's killing me too. You talk that black shit, but you look Arab like Gorilla Hebrew. You need therapy, they telling me just chillin', be cool. I'm a magi archer, you a sad guy talking. And I'ma work cause I ain't going out lazy, bruh. Thought he was conscious, but the homie just played me, bruh. The house of consciousness is going out crazy, bruh. They crazy,